Pandora takes this wondrous, awesome, incredibly rich world that was created digitally by Jim Cameron and turns it into a physical space at Disney's Animal Kingdom. And it is not to be believed. We have a standard at Disney that I like to talk about a lot, which is how did they do that? Where people, our guests ask, how is it possible Disney did that? And this is a great example of that.
I'm blown away. And the thing is, I was trying to tell somebody this earlier today. I never got to see the movie the first time because I had seen every part of it 10,000 times before it was ever finished. So I never got to really see it the way the average viewer got to see it. When I walk through here and when I go on the Flight of Passage ride, for me, it's like seeing it all for the first time. It's really a wonderful experience.
Because even though I was a part of this movie and I shot it for 8-9 months of my life, I never really got to walk on Pandora, and this park gives us that opportunity.
For me, it's kind of surreal because it started as dream images that I had when I was 19, 20 years old, things I would draw and paint, then turned that into a story. Story got turned into a movie. In the process of doing the movie, we had to create it all digitally. So every blade of grass, every leaf, every tree was all created digitally, but it never really physically existed. It looked real in the film, but now it's been made physically manifest. You can touch it, you can smell it, you can walk through it, and you can stay here and meditate on the beauty and the majesty of Pandora. And you can even go ride a banshee and fly around through the floating mountains. It's a pretty amazing place.
Well, I think what's great about this is because we're creating a space that is Pandora, that the cast members are actually acting as though they are Pandorans, or that they have a role in Pandora, not just in Disney or in Walt Disney World or in Animal Kingdom, but actually in Pandora. And I love that, and I love how they have embraced it and that concept so enthusiastically.
I was really beside myself. I kept going back and forth between don't cry, I'm emotional. It was surreal. I couldn't believe that I was here. I was just excited.
They've been great partners. We first reached out to them quite a while back and basically I asked, would you ever think about allowing us to build Pandora or building it with us? And from the moment I spoke with him, James had an enthusiasm and a great interest in it. And he and his partner, John Landau, have been wonderful to work with on this. Cooperative, we obviously needed not only their creative expertise and their input, but even some of their technology. And it's been just a very, very productive and enjoyable partnership.
The interesting thing is that my team from Lightstorm and the Disney Imagineers are very like-minded in the sense that they have a passion for their work, they have a high standard for excellence, and they really just want to blow people away. So it wound up being an incredible working relationship, and everybody's still glowing. There's like an afterglow around the working relationship, and I love working with the Imagineers. I mean, they really do challenge themselves to do the impossible.